my channel. So today's video is super exciting. I feel like I haven't been on camera for a while now because the last couple of videos you watched, I pre-batched it a couple weeks ago. So I was away for a week and I went back home, did some family stuff, and then now I'm back and I only batched content for until I got back. So when I got back this week, I was like, oh my god, there's so much to do and it's time to start planning again, time to start creating new content, and I wanted to bring you along. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. And I've been doing a lot of desk and productivity videos and even other fun things that are coming along the way. So if you're interested in any of that or all of that, make sure you're subscribed. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through all the packages that I received or have had since I left last week, so I can match it with my Notion. So I have some stuff here. I have an iced coffee machine. I have some stuff I want from a giveaway. I'm still waiting for one more item. I purchased some stuff to do for another paid collab. So I have that here. I have some keycaps that I can't switch all at once, so I usually put them aside so that if I feel like switching keycaps or I think it's time to do a keycap video, I have those ready. I have a screwdriver kit, which I am waiting for something to be built so I can use it, but I might just have to shoot it and just showcase it just like that. And then I have some paid collaboration items and a pretty cool portable monitor. So those are the things I'm going to keep track and put in my notebook. So I have my little notebook here. I will keep track of that in my Notion. So I went through the packages and I'm going to write it in my little notebook here. I did share this a couple of vlogs ago for Point Hun. We have our new passport cover and I've really been enjoying it actually. I bring this in and out of work and I even brought it when I was away for the week just in case I need to write anything down. It's super cute and compact. I don't keep any like dated or weeklies or dailies in here. I just keep kind of like a life admin, which is kind of to, if I have different work stuff I have to do, personal, home, and even life with Holly, I would write it down here. So at a glance, I would also have some brainstorm just in case. If I'm away and have some content ideas, I can just write it down. Super easy, super quick. I have a list to do, just like last minute list things that needs to be done, or I can write grocery stuff in here. And then last but not least, I just have some notes in the back. So I've been loving this and I've been using this almost every day. So that's really, really good. So right now I'm just gonna write down all the stuff that I just saw on the ground and kind of just match it with my Notion, because there are times when I do get some sort of gifted product and I just forget to add it Notion, because you usually just send them your address and sometimes they would send you a tracking, but sometimes they just don't and it just shows up at your door. So that is why I need to record those and kind of match it with my Notion. That's how I normally do it anyways, because these are gifted products. I don't have a deadline that I need to post them, so I make sure that I just keep track of it so that I know that it exists, and then I put it in my Notion, because Notion has everything that I kind of, basically all my paid or unpaid collabs are all on there, so I can keep at a glance and see what I've gotten this year. Take a look out the window. So now I'm on my content plan section in my Notion. So I use a partnership tracker to record any gifted collabs or paid collabs, which I won't show you because it is a little personal. I'll try to do another video and share my whole content plan, which I have done before, so I will link it up in the cards up above and down below, but I did update it since then, so hopefully I can do an updated version for you guys. And then I have a content pillar section and video ideas section that I don't use too much, but just a little reminder sometimes I have. So now that I have the list of things in here, I usually put all my video ideas over here and then it will transfer to the place that it needs to be. So for example, I have Mr. Coffee iced coffee machine, and then for this one I believe it's just a TikTok, so then I can capture it and then it just goes straight down to where it belongs, which is the Instagram TikTok version. There's a blog post that I barely use currently because I'm just focusing on my long form, short form content right now. So there's that, and then basically I just write all the things that I need to do. So I'm gonna do headphone set. That's it. So now I'm gonna go and make sure it's in the right, I'm gonna say all of them are for TikTok for now, and then I can go into emails to double check and then make sure I have it all correct. So I'm just gonna do that for now. So in this bottom section, there's a partnership area. So that's where I would link it to the partnership area. So I know that it is some sort of partnership. So if it doesn't have it, that just means that it's my own video. I don't have anything that is like part of another company or something. So there's that. So now that I have all that done, I'm gonna now check my emails to see if there's anything I'm missing, any updated emails, and kind of track certain things. I try to track everything, but not everyone gives you a tracking, so sometimes it's hard to keep track. And then I would go into the partnership to kind of track that also. But there's that, so let's get into emailing. So now that I have all the items that I had down there, I checked my email. Usually I don't start planning a shoot until I actually receive the item. So now that I have all that ready to go, I usually just also add any other ideas that I might have. I had an idea of doing a plan with me in my planner. I had an idea to do a more interesting type of like desk look video, and then usually I would add that into the content plan that you saw on my Notion. And then after I do that, then I start figuring out where to schedule these things, the deadlines for the ones that are either paid, and make sure that they're within the paid deadline, and kind of just go through there and try to figure out where to put everything, because I do have a calendar view of everything, and that's where I usually go and figure that out. So now I want to put my ideas into the area where it's the Instagram and TikTok, and usually these are the videos that I film with my camera, the camera you're watching from right now, and the rest are usually for TikTok. And TikTok I don't have to use the fancy camera, so sometimes I use my phone for taking videos. So if you see videos like me working on a walking pad, some very still shots of the space, the desk, that's usually on the iPhone. So I do have a plan with me video, and then I had a desk look, which I'm just gonna call it desk look for now. And then I do have these content pillars to kind of see what kind of content pillars I'm doing, and making sure that I'm doing a variety of stuff. Sometimes it's just strictly desk stuff, and it kind of can get hard with that. So like, okay, so now I'm switching into this section here, which is the status that it is in. Everything needs to be filmed, so I'm just going to switch it to filming. Usually planning is just an idea. It can be something that I will be getting later, so I'm just going to stick to planning, and then that way I can just go straight to filming after. And then on this top area I have a calendar section. You can see everything at a glance. I do have a bigger version up on top where you basically can see everything at a glance. You can see what platform it's for, what where I'm at with it, so I can see at a glance when I have to post the content. And then I also have this in a smaller version, which I don't really look that often. For this one I mainly look at the things I have to film, because sometimes if I already schedule these to a date, they're all over the place, so I can't see them being filmed. So it's nice to kind of see where I need to be filmed and what needs to be filmed next based on the due date. So normally I would just schedule things as they go. So for example, I'm just gonna do, so I only post on Instagram 3 times a week, while on TikTok I post every single day. So that can kind of get confusing when I'm trying to figure out how to post everything all at once. So as you see here, I kind of schedule some stuff, and then obviously you can't see all the filming, so it's perfect if I just click on film, and then I know exactly what I need to film next. And then I can even, based on the due date, film the one that I need to film. So basically that's how I kind of plan through things. can do this daily, can do this per week. It really depends on my schedule. Right now it's not that routine. I usually look at it every day, and if I see that it's sunny day, I try to film 2 to 3 videos. If it's not sunny, then obviously I can't film, but it really depends on the day and the week. Mainly it's just the sun kind of affects how much I film. I only get to film maybe like 3 to 4 hours of the day. So usually when I wake up around 9 until 11 is like, so it's kind of like a 2-hour gap, but sometimes 3-hour gap if I wake up even earlier. So I have a 3-hour gap to shoot before the sun kind of disappears from this room and then it gets super dark. But yeah, so that's how it is when I have to film. So that is how I get back into my routine. That is basically how I plan my content and stuff like that. And then afterwards I just start shooting, start editing, and that's another video that I would want to do in the future. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know down below. I would love to help out and share my thoughts, or if you have any questions, I would love to answer them too. And don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!